Should be working.
Nicholas has minimized their application.
Sorry, I was like closing the other things that I had open. Play demo. Yeah, and then I guess Furry's probably been playing this match or this map, right? So we should be able to find something of theirs that we can watch.
Is this the Froyo demo or the?
This is against the Deimos team, like the Deimos.
Okay.
Yeah, so this will be good from our path, but I agree the Froyo be good from their path.
So yeah, this seems to be the consensus on rollout. I'm curious if there's like any merit to like a fast rollout.
I'm not sure they'll roll out fast enough for Soldier.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you could like high bomb off like the thing where like both their scouts are like going. I don't know if you could like bomb off like that window thingy fast maybe and like
You can bomb off. The problem is just how do you get there fast enough? How do you get too mid to bomb off of that fast enough is the question.
How do I... What's the command to enable like the spectator UI? What's this? Why can't I see my...
Just rerun demo UI. There you go.
Well, no, like the... How do I see everybody's like health? Like pull up like the spectator HUD. You know, like on the sides.
Oh,
so
I don't have to do anything special to pull that up. It's just by default.
I normally don't
in
either.
a demo, I see it.
But
Is it MP_tournament1? I don't know, just a guess.
no. Tournament.
I ChatGPT'd that.
Oh. What? What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Is it under this? There it is. So like we have early damage on their demo, right? So we decide to bomb off that. Pineapple fucks up his jump, recommits. Okay. We trade soldiers. I don't know how we don't get on that demo. So like, I don't know. This is just like both teams send it, and their bombs are just more effective than ours. I don't know if it was just like us not hearing Zebra, or if we're like not able to like follow up on it, but that demo should have absolutely died. It was like 2 HP twice in that mid.
And I shouldn't have even been there. Should have been more to the left.
Yeah, I think we figure it out eventually that like kiting into Valley like backwards is better than like committing to like a side or something, right? But I don't think we figure it out like right away. I think it takes us like a couple mids, right?
I think Valley and Locker are pretty good options.
Yeah, I think if we can get a locker fast enough.
It's closer.
So we should just be holding last. Deadly feeds, okay. I also feel like this is kind of like a recurring theme. I feel like it's less on the 5 CP maps that it's an issue, because we can slow the game down, but on Koth in particular, just like, we don't ever like fully reset, you know? We end up just like perpetually kind of being down one. I think it's like, it's on everybody. It's not just like 1 or 2 people. They pop dungeon. They kill the gun, we're able to kite through spawn. We're able to establish on the right, maybe? Both of our soldiers are hurt. That guy blows up. This isn't horrible, we just need to be able to push this guy out top right.
I think you hold this.
I think so too.
Oh wait, never mind. No one gets on the point.
Yeah, that guy top right needed to die. I don't know. I think Pineapple needed to bomb forward and like try and pressure for either the guy on the point or the scout that was like pushing me top right. Because I end up in like a 2v1 trying to push that soldier. So it's that, or I guess I could like fight forward and somebody else needs to deal with that guy. I don't know, but. So like I don't know, like takeaways from this like first round is like we had two miscommunications, right? The first one is like what we're bombing on the mids, right? And then the second one was us who was like being able to like stall for the point, right? And then who was getting this kill top right. There he is. So, first thing I'm seeing that, and this happened not so much that it was like an issue last mid because we just kind of sent it, but we have two of our soldiers stacked in like the same spot, and Deadly's completely alone over here. I don't know if like Deadly needs to be closer enough because I feel like he dies, right? He's about to get pushed by two people. Yeah. Nice.
I don't think he dies there if he doesn't fuck up his movement, though. To be honest.
I don't disagree, but I also feel like he's immediately going to get hurt and then backpedal into our team, right? Like they're going to be able to push this side regardless, right? So I'm saying like I think a soldier should be with him.
Yeah, that's like no man's land down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because now like
well, he's playing the mid like you play Sunshine. On Sunshine on flank scout, you just kind of go one place on your own.
Yeah.
Like you take the side that your combo isn't on your own, because the idea is that Sunshine is rotating enough that you can basically always survive, and you're just pressuring solo there.
I just don't feel like this mid
I don't think it works on this map.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like this mid just doesn't quite have enough cover from the things that you can't really do that, so we ended up just trying to leave. I end up fucking dying. We end up, I think, just losing people here.
The chain
I feel like out left is a pretty good...
I mean, this isn't so much a chain feed as like we're just not getting out together. Like I got
We're
disconnected
fast
from like Indust and Zebra, so again like this is like the third like just fuck up, like the I don't know, where there's like a miscommunication, right? And it's the same thing on the mid too, where it's like
I don't know. I think you guys like stutter stepped on the way out instead of just running all the way out, which was part of the problem.
I don't disagree that like. But that's also, like, that margin is so close, right, that, like, I don't know. If the margin is, like, literally one button press, that, you know, we already fucked up at that point. Okay. We have two picks. We're pushing because they're not really set up.
What do we want our default exit to be from second to last? Like if we're running Valley, maybe go in that left door right there.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think if you're running Valley, you just go under.
Oh,
like you just go under.
Yeah, that's a little convoluted. Maybe.
I guess it depends on where they're chasing from. Like if they're chasing Valley, I think you go in the door. I think if they're chasing from lockers, you go under. Maybe.
My thoughts.
I think lockers, you go along the big health pack and go on the right.
Yeah. I don't think it super matters, to be honest. I think as long as we're committed to the same doorway, right? I think that is like the bigger, the two fuck ups is that we all just don't go the same doorway. Like I think if we had all just committed to one, right? I also think this is like a, not that it like is too big of an issue like in this game, but I think in like the like Furyo games it ends up being more of an issue of like making sure that we're like prioritizing like just me and you leaving Indust, and like everybody else either can rocket jump, right, or like, you know, can do their own thing, right? It's more on like their own, like me and you just need to be like prioritizing getting out. think we die on like 99 here, right? Or do we get it? Yeah, so again, like, we end up kiting different ways here. We get it, but then we're down 2.
Badass Uber into them here. Oh, you took it alone. I take that back.
I think it ends up being okay. We kill this.
Oh no, we do. Except this, yeah, we pinched them.
Yeah, but then we end up with 3 people behind us, and I think we end up losing Indust here from the south.
I think this is fine though. We turn around here, so this is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Nice shot. Cool.
I erased their 4i car.
So we end up wiping them. Yeah, and I think that was overall clean. I think the only thing is, like, maybe Indus comes with me when we chase into lobby there, but...
Yeah, I took a step back to heal that other guy that I didn't need to.
Yeah, and that's, again, like, one of those things, like, in this game, it doesn't matter, but, like, against a tougher team where, like, that scout and soldier are, like, harder to kill, then maybe that would matter, you know? But I think it's like
yeah, I got a hard chase here, like Sandblast.
Hmm.
And that's something I think about every Uber. I feel bad if I don't do that.
No. So we're just getting like hard fucking stuffed in this doorway. And I think we're able to take like the close door? Yeah. Things close. End up killing these guys for free.
Honestly, I don't know about the chase onto those guys left before we forced everyone else out of the doors, because it just leaves Indus vulnerable. Like, we get forced there because you were on the left. Like, you can shoot at them, but I think you just have to stay a little bit closer to Indus on it. And it also might be a thing where, like, Indus, you need to tell Nick that he's out of beam range or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he might not necessarily know it.
Actually, let me just watch this from my...
Because, like, our flank is going to be coming in Valley, so they can shoot those guys that are going to be on the left there.
Yeah. Eyes is clear. No. Yeah, I guess that's on me, right? Like, I think I could just, like, get on that box and just take it for free and let somebody else try and land on those guys in the door.
Pretty much,
right?
yeah.
I mean, he dealt with the one guy we had too pretty well, pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I did a potato surf.
That's all good. We should be getting on them, which we are.
Yeah. I think we decide not to go because we think they're going to have Uber.
Our soldiers are committed.
No.
Okay, then they use... So we got the force. Get a nice clean demo kill.
No.
We
And then
should be out
3v4
to reheal here.
Yeah.
No, because we know they're going to get spawners, so we should be out to reheal.
Yeah.
Which we're trying to do.
I think everybody's able to make it out, right? We're all able to regroup here? Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're probably going to pressure this, but we should be able to hold it.
Yeah. I think I also needed to, like, try and get back top left. I think this is kind of a winger map. I think there's, like, a couple situations where I end up having to leave, like, lower. And I want to leave top left with, like, Indust and Zebra. So they're trying to push because we have no soldiers. I think we're able to kill this scout, right? Maybe it's a different time.
On the same thing. Yeah.
I feel like that's a kite back and kill the
I agree.
overextenders situation.
Like, I think the play that we're going for there is just play add plus meter spawners. Like, they have to sit on the cap for a while, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I was
like if Zebra gets a trap kill there, I think it's a different story. But like as soon as he doesn't get a trap kill there, I think
yeah, and I
it's
was gonna say the
back
exact
up
same
the
thing
rock.
of like if Zebra's able to like, because I also don't think Zebra had much loaded because he wasn't able to like continue fighting that guy.
Well,
like,
because he had just
recently.
stickied the doors.
Yeah.
But like even if he is loaded, like they can. There's 3 doors, so he can't lock them all.
Mm.
So it's like unless he a free kill, ideally on the door where the combo isn't going, so that the rest of them are all in one place, you're probably just not gonna be able to hold that.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I think like you said, just like it's one of the things that we play forward. If we get a trap kill with them, we consider staying, but like we still just like keep baiting the cap. Basically, we use the cap time as like a resource to like bait them onto point. The cap.
I am fully charged. Thanks for the aid.
He's waiting for people at this point. He's just gonna even. Oh, we take it in. Okay. Ain't no way we're getting this. Psycho.
Yeah,
So
a
they
little
get-
slow on that.
And we end up losing 3 for this.
That was a very ambitious push.
Yeah, because like here's the thing. Even on 25 ad, like, I don't know, they're like in spawn. So like we needed to go cap, and we have no cap time, right? It's like when you have 25 ad, you either need to force the cap and force enough kills that when they get Uber, it's like not worth it, right?
But it also wasn't 25 ad because we didn't go in until
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. Is like if we were
Yeah, we
thinking
needed to walk sooner. I needed to be pushier
walking
on
there,
that.
like
And then
think it
maybe
was
push
like
left instead, because we know that's usually where the combo is.
honestly, I think if we're trying to walk there, I think we go right to try to avoid most of their spam because typically on this map it
Okay.
seems like there's one soldier on right, so that would be the door to try to force. Like, because the demo trap's top left, and you have a blind like high ground spot where a soldier can sit. Versus on the far right door, there you can see the guy as soon as you turn the corner.
There's that, but then for small ad Uber pushes where you just pop out, maybe left would be, or even lower.
Yeah, I think if you're trying to catch them, but the problem is that if they're sitting in spawn, like even if you go left, you're too far.
Yeah, kind of tough on this map. It's like Sunshine.
no. I think my
Yeah.
only complaint there is like the spacing, right? Where it's like if we're trying to like push the way that we are, I think we just need to let Alexandros go first and jump through. Baiting the cap. Still haven't used. We use. They get. We get 2 kills for this. This is not bad. We trade 1, so it ends up being a 5v5. This guy needs to die on point. I think we end up scrapping it out here, yeah. Yeah, I think that was like pretty good, right? Where we're looking for like the players that are like coming to point, we're baiting the point on and
Yeah.
off. No major complaints. I actually really like this lockers rollout, like to go left. I feel like it's like the equivalent of like rolling out cafe, but it's like a little more useful. We have 2 scouts. We try to push left here. I think maybe a little farther up here. End up kiting towards Valley, okay.
What do you think of a Psycho rollout where the combo goes left through that little house straight into there? Whoever's over near Valley.
Like just straight left, fast.
Yep.
I'm not against it. I feel like there's some merit to like a fast like left rollout for like a soldier specifically, because like that house is like, I don't know, it's, you get a couple good angles, like corners to play off of, but then you also have like the option to like high bomb if you're uncontested. So I don't know, I think there's options there.
Like scouts can push through the house, and then our soldiers can catch anybody in valley that backs up.
Mm-hmm.
Be
Yeah,
fun.
like have our flank push like left fast here, and then have our combo go like across point and try and catch the people in this area. So we have like 50 ad, we're just capping, resetting here. Fucking close, there's one soldier here. So I think this is habitually like an issue, because the last 2 times we've pushed through this door, this has been an issue where we end up like all stacked in like the same spot. I think like we really got to be like conscious of our like spacing in the doors, and I don't know if it's like you just need to like instantly jump through, or if like what, but like we, I don't know, the last like 3 times we pushed through that door, like me, you, and Zebra all end up beating like the same spam when like it should be 1, maybe 2 people tops.
Yeah, it's like an Al Qaeda corner.
Yeah. We pump thinking we have ad. Our health just fucking blows. This is just a bad push. We just need to get out. And they don't even use, yeah. Okay. We kill the guy over chasing. I think Pineapple got like spam in lobby there. Yeah, I fucking die trying to like get whatever follow-up there was. Okay, yeah, this is just cringe. We just need to fucking chill here. Whatever mythical play that Pineapple was doing in lobby, or whatever called us into lobby, was a fucking siren call, dude. We just got fucking baited to our deaths. And we all like went
Can
on
you just
fucking...
rewind it and we can see?
Is it probably 4100? I don't know if this is far enough back.
The control point is being captured.
Okay, I didn't go far enough back. So we pop our Uber, this shit is just complete fucking ass. We end up losing Zebra. But then we trade on this guy over chasing. Yeah. I think we heard that they're like med.
Is this a slideshow for anyone? Indust, are you able to like watch this as video, or is it like a slideshow for you?
It's pretty smooth for the most part.
Why is it a slideshow for me? I'm just seeing like one image after the other. Okay, reloading it looks better now.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like there was
Of course,
damage
it's
on their
positive,
med, and I don't know where it came from, but like, so I was clearly like looking at the medic before I died, and then you go for it here too, I think, right? Where it's like we bomb in, we're looking for Dinko.
Yeah, I may have beefed a little bit.
Yeah, I mean he's 4
He's
HP,
4
so,
health now.
but still, it's like one of those things like
Yeah.
we end up chain feeding our entire fucking team here. Because now Pineapple
Gotta get that
goes.
med pick, bro.
So
I don't know. I don't truthfully think I don't think it's horrible considering the spawn waves. We're gonna be up for mid.
no, but like the fact that like Indus dies and then like I don't know, and then we set like a second soldier, right? Like if Indus and Pineapple live here, I absolutely agree. It's fucking perfectly fine. But I think like the Indus and Pineapple deaths are egregious.
Even if Pineapple dies, it's fine. It's Indust's dying that's bad here.
Yeah, but
Like
Indus-
Pineapple dying isn't great, but it's
Here's
not.
but somebody has to play with Indust, right? If since I died in lobby, right? So if you're gonna go for it, then
Yeah, but if
Pineapple
Indust
has
is
to
just
be.
running back to mid meeting spawners, I think it's fine.
But So we end up on mid on disad. Cause yeah, I think like when that's happening, like versus like better teams like Furia, we just end up like hard wiping for it. They're better about like hunting down like any sort of like one player ad into like anytime we give them like more than one player ad, they end up like just fucking wiping us. I end up just like running behind here because there's just like an opening.
The control point is being
I start a back cap. What is this bomb? Get the. Oh, okay, man. My fucking pineapple is just out here getting fucking exposed.
Yeah.
So we're buying time. I'm buying time with the back cap.
Is my Nick going to
No.
win his one? Oh, no, he is not. Unk's Unk is being exposed to...
See, I have 30 ping, which tells you that my internet is shitting itself that day. If I have more than 10 ping, it's GG. I don't know. I think that's like the only.
That's a fucking quote.
What?
I have more than 10 ping, it's GG.
Because I should have 10 ping. It's like I end up with like this like horrible like packet loss. It ends up being like awfully stuttery.
Oh no.
So we use, and they like kite into our valley here. They pop, but this ends up being
Okay, this is where Deadly and Indo split. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Deadly ran back lockers.
I don't know either, but he ends up living. But like I don't know. It's one of
Well,
those
it's because they
things,
don't
like,
chase.
Yeah, he's not the high value
They go
target.
for the easy med kill.
Yeah, and I think this is like one, I don't know, it is habitually an issue where, yeah, we try to peek, know where they're coming from, but like we don't leave together, and it's like, I don't know, we just don't like default follow each other. It feels like unless we're like kind of micro calling each other, like, oh, like leave this doorway, right? Or like come with me here. Like we don't like default to like bundling together, right? If that
So
makes
then
sense.
we map review for tomorrow.
Yes, well that's what I was
Just like
gonna
have
say.
it be when we get in. It's like 10-minute map review on each map before we play it.
Yes.
Like this is what's gonna happen. Go from there.
I am the Walrex team for scrims tomorrow. I think we're playing at 10, so. We're on pretty big disad. I think it's a little thing, but I think we could be like, knowing that like we have a few seconds before they have, like, we don't need to go sniper until we know they have, right? So we could be building, but it's not like a huge deal. So we're spotting. I think Pineapple should be spotting a door here, like this top right. Just trying to have info where they're coming from. That's not a huge deal. They kill the gun. We get a heavy. We're cutting through spawn. We lose a soldier.
Alright, I died.
But
Fighting
Pineapple's
them, I
here to
guess, buying
stop.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys all stand in the same fucking spot and eat the same damage.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know where.
literally every piece of splash damage that shot one guy hit 4 people.
Yeah, well,
think
this is
it's
what I
a
was
win off
saying.
that.
Like, spacing continues to be like an issue for us, right? Where it's like me and Zebra end up standing inside each other. Like the same thing with like Pineapple. I think Pineapple just needs to resup there. I don't think he can like wait to get bowed. I think Pineapple's just like, you know, if you're like able to jump, I think you should always just resup on last as soldier, unless you're like top right and you're already like, you know, you're like already in like a doorway able to like potentially chase and like you're already like winning the last hold. But yeah, it's like Zebra needs to like not stand inside me as a heavy. I don't know where like, I think he can stand a little farther back because he's still able to like shoot the point effectively. But like if our soldier's resupping and our other one's dead, then I think our heavy needs to go to point. So we end up taking some space left fast. Where's Pineapple? Pineapple's there in lockers.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
So we jump high. We fade.
The control point is being captured.
Other soldier jumps. Get a lot of damage on Necros, but
We should be leaving in this position.
yeah.
Someone should be. I think we also have a problem with like saying when we're leaving. So I feel like when I'm dead, I'm often the one that has to say it because no one else is
Control point is being
making
Yeah,
the
because like
call.
I was like trying to play this like left side shed still, and then like I turn around and see that we're fucking out. So
Yeah, but we're out because Pineapple's like no HP. You know what I mean? Like he's already given it out or given up entirely on it because he
Yeah.
has to back up. Like we win this because they fuck up.
yeah,
but
they end
I
up
think a
getting
better team would have just punched us.
point is being
I agree, right? We don't win that because we were good. Like we win because they fucked up. I think that's like kind of like the theme of like I don't feel like we're very good at like independently winning, if that makes sense. Like if the other team plays really well, like against Furyu, like I don't know, we're okay at like
Yeah.
holding, but occasionally they fuck up and like we're able to take a point or two. But like we struggle a lot with like just generating like an advantage from 0 to 100, like through and through, like not giving up too many things for it. So it's even Ubers here. A couple spawners rolling out, me and Pineapple. Pressuring Valley here. See, I think this is a situation too where like I think this is like a mild fuck up, but we know they're 6 up first, right, on this point, because like we had players die later, but like we have nobody watching lockers here. Like I don't know, if somebody's takes like a retard timing through here, then like you know, they can get timing, right? But I feel like we just like wait for our spawners. There's like no reason not to. Because like what
Yeah.
are we getting out of this other than like maybe somebody padding their DPM?
Almost getting killed if their soldier was better.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zebra was half HP. He also could have gotten fucking bombed while Deadly was like rotating out and I was rotating in. There was like an opening there. We sack Pineapple, we get okay damage on their medic.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Chipping. Again, this is a situation where like I think I just need to be getting beamed there. Because I end up eating a bunch of damage and having to like back up. And then like I get fucking bombed by Throne trying to take positioning again and just fucking die. So I don't know. Again, that's a situation where like it just needs to be clear that like we want to back up as like a combo. Or like if you want to back up Indus, like just telling us that like I'm far back up with me. I can't remember like what prompted us to back up. I don't know if we just like ate damage or what, but hit this. Okay, pretty sure we're gonna wipe here. No, that Indus lasts. Indus Uber lasts forever.
alert. The control point is being contested.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is like a, again, a situation where the people that are forward just need to be calling that like there's either an opening to get in or like we want to get out. Okay, we killed both scouts.
Alert.
Again, like
Control point is being contested.
I'm so confused of like what's going on here. Just like scrapping it out basically, just it's a DM server.
Hey, thanks, Doc. My point. Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Okay, so we know it's even Ubers, we're just chilling on second. Pineapple 300, go spot something. Go do something.
Thanks for the aid.
Okay. So we're not doing anything.
Top left near the health pack is where I want to hold by default.
Yeah, I think I should just
Okay.
be like default to like standing on like the boxes that are in front of me. I think you can like barely get on
Yeah.
them as a scout. I got them earlier. I think I was having to build. Oh my god. We end up baiting them in, but we lose track of that guy. Hold on. How does this go down?
Alert. The control point is being contested.
So deadly spawning valley deep. I'm trying to fucking climb high ground. We have no... okay. We end up double soldier bombing these guys through. We'll come forward. I think Deadly needs to be continuing this bot valley here. Or like maybe that needs to be me, but... I think just based off of like how the spacing worked out, that needs to be Deadly.
There's always going to be somebody going from that way.
Yeah, well that's what I mean is like, oh.
Yeah.
We can't assume that they're just gonna 6-man through a door. Like that's pretty illogical. Like it ends up working out because that guy just doesn't like land on somebody who's like not looking. He ends up like landing on Indust and doing no damage, but which again I feel like would just come with better defaulting, right? They drop their scout, they pop. We should not have to use here.
Alert. The control
Ooh.
point is being captured.
I never doubt Necro.
Because the goat apparently. Their meds still should be caught here.
Captured.
Okay, we clean them up. Apparently he's just the goat.
Get him, Nick.
30 ping on scoreboard is GG. I gotta get saved by a health pack. Unlucky. So yeah, we end up dropping, we killed our medic, but
Control point is being captured.
we wiped for it, so. Run last, just basically tiny disad.
We have lost the control point.
That guy feeds.
I like how we come in
I
for
was
buffs
touching
right
them
before they
before.
push.
Clearly not touching them enough. Pineapple dies. Where's Dudley going?
He's trying to. This is before we knew the gun spot behind truck, I think.
Because he had the gun behind truck.
Oh, I don't know. then.
It was right here originally, and this is like I don't know. We found
Alright,
the
right.
gun, the spot on the truck
Then.
like instantly.
He's trying to innovate. It's fine. So
Come
come back.
market.
Ooh, big pineapple bomb.
Up top right. I don't think we end up having to use here. This guy perishes. So now we have full ad. I think we're just going top right. I think I died of stickies. No, we get bombed by this guy in the fucking door.
Yeah, maybe pushing out left.
I
On
think
last.
we should go this doorway, like the far left doorway. I agree with you, because I think it gives you a little more space to like kite and like do things, right?
Gives me much better vision.
Yeah, so we're rolling into mid here. We get double soldier bombed on Indust. Do you live? Not
Indust
quite.
is the goat for living that long.
That's true, but we lose 2, or we end up losing our medic for 2. Which is not good in the long term. Oh, hold on. I want to go back and like watch that. Like, I know we were like rolling to mid off our picks and the fact that they weren't set up, but I feel like we either need to recognize that like we don't have an advantage after anymore, or like punish the soldiers like before they're even able to get in that position.
The control point is being captured.
Okay, this is a little too far back.
Come here, Steve.
Yeah, so that guy blows up. We kill a soldier. So we have 2 soldier picks. We get that.
Our control
Call for Deadly to cap here. Gonna roll through lockers.
The control point is being contested.
Now, I think they just get their forwards. That
Yeah,
goes
they
eats
do.
a fuck ton of damage. Yeah, they just get their 2 forwards. Okay.
Our control point is being captured.
Yeah, and we're just not anywhere near aware of it. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's like one of those things like maybe if we're pushing into mid like that, we just need to have Zebra go farther left and be able to stick the forwards and have our soldiers do what they did. Just like basically switch whatever soldier came over here first with Zebra. So we're gonna be on mid on this ad. Oh, we know they don't have quite yet.
Thank you, Doctor.
Buff our
Here,
ones.
kiting out lockers would be smart so that their Uber bomb
Yeah,
isn't able to like catch you in Valley.
I agree. Yeah, I think this is like the optimal spot, basically. One guy spotting deep. Cannibal bombs, rebombs.
The control point is
Bait a soldier in, but we lose Zebra. Okay.
control point is being captured.
They end up chasing us through lockers. I think they pop through here. Yeah, they pop, but
We kite pretty well.
I think. Yeah,
Tricky geometry.
yeah. I die, but you were able to get out. So. Zebra gets forwards here. Funny. So yeah, this ends up just being like a scrappy situation where when our flank goes behind them, and then yeah,
I bet if I had called, we had big ad. Maybe they wouldn't have done that.
mayhaps. I think the bigger thing is like we don't end up like I don't know, we end up like kind of regrouping, but I think if like Deadly had came to you earlier, then it could have been even cleaner. But it's fine. Pop. Scout gets behind. I end up being the only one forward. Okay, that makes sense. So there's guys behind us, and
Maybe just deal with the guys that are on top of us.
yeah, I also think if we have Uber though, like we just commit forward, right? Like we just push our advantage and come back and deal with those guys later, or let our flank deal with the guys behind and like stall them. We can always come back if needed. So. Because like, I think if me and Zebra like walk forward there, like as caught as they were on lockers, like we definitely get more kills. But if it's just me, then I'm not getting shit.
Yeah, I think we were trying to press it as a combo against their combo.
Alert. Our last control point is being captured.
Pineapple bombs. Why does he jump away? Okay, here we go. We finally space out a little bit. We get fucking baited into a soldier, but we end up winning this, I think. 2 up. That guy bombs, dies. We hold. Okay. Yeah, again, we ended up with the issue where like Zebra and Deadly were sitting inside each other here, but I think overall it's fine.
The control point is being
I
contested.
think when we were holding Process last, we were having kind of a similar issue where we're like not taking enough space. If that makes sense, like where we end up like kind of grouped in like a spawn door or something, and we just need to like expand out, if that makes sense. Just not stand inside each other and walk more. So we're down me, but we're pushing into mid. So we're able to spot 1 soldiers, 2 soldiers. We know where both soldiers are. We should just be able to spam them out here.
Control point is being captured.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what was happening on Deadly's POV, but we just need to keep track of that soldier better. I feel like that's like habitually a thing. Every single time we're like pushing into this bid, like a soldier is just fucking free bombing us from the left. I think I just need to fucking sit right here and just fucking deal with them.
I should be expecting that.
Yeah, or like maybe you and I just
Play a
like
step further back, be looking.
yeah, maybe you and I like swing this like right side and I can come sit up here or something. I don't know.
I am fully charged.
Yeah, maybe.
Feed. So we get an early call that they're coming valley. Scouts through on the left. Trying to push Zebra. I kind of get baited forward trying to help Zebra.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
We're able to kite out pretty successfully though. They're chasing lockers fast, but we're about to have. We see that they're running at
Yeah,
us.
it's kinda
We
dangerous.
run at them, knowing that
If we didn't have...
they pop. We pop. It should be decent for us. Yeah, their combo is caught as fuck. Oh my god, Indus is the fucking goat. Gets the pack with 4 HP. So... oh, deal with this guy. I think this guy, they all come back in. I think we're able to kill them though.
Yeah, we are. It'll be a smart thing and play Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah, and then we're able to have our med kite in the lockers. Cool.
The sellout is real.
Yeah. We played that fight really well. That was like overall like a really good fight. I think my only gripe is like I think I should have been sitting on like one of the rocks a little bit more rather than like playing Ring Around the Rosie, but I don't know if you could jump up there without the winger, so. Here's me messaging Banny. So we have big ad and a peg. We should be trying to, we should wait for our spawns and then we should be trying to go off that peg, methinks. We're trying to walk. We know Zebra can get this pack. Come fast. One guy bombing in. We're trying to take space.
Could be a little faster to push if we're going off picks or spawners that just came in.
Yeah, that's
And
what
we go the
that was
wrong
my
way.
first thought. Is like we know they're not set up at all. Like you can just like walk with me and Zebra can catch up.
The dangerous way.
We're getting buffed up. We have Uberad.
We have not spotted at all.
Yeah. think that's like another thing too. Is like again, this is I think mostly comes down to like review and like roles, right? Of like who should be the one spotting, right? But I think that's a little map dependent. But bomb in. Try and catch these guys. Deal with the gun. Trying to edge the cap here. Able to bait a soldier in. I don't know how that guy on cap doesn't fucking die. Demo's 60 health. We trade him out. Boom. That was pretty clinical.
That's the game.
Yeah. So yeah, my key takeaways is like, first is like spacing. One is like our spacing between each other is just fucking terrible, right? Spacing. Let's start writing this down. I think we need to let like one of our. I think you as our pocket should be like the first one through the door, just like jumping through, right?
I agree.
And so we need
But
to
that also means not going through the door until I've gone through the door.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, it's on Zebra and I as well, right? Yeah, after watching this demo, it makes so much more sense why Throne had like fucking 30 kills. I was like, dude, I was like dumpstering that guy every time he fucking bombed us, but he's bombing into fucking 3 people. 2, I think spotting and like getting more info, right? People who have buffs during downtime need to be getting info. Third one is like us leaving together, right? Like having like a clear path to leave.
Yeah, and that's something we can call to kind of reinforce new habits
Yeah, I was gonna
as we
say,
do it.
I think I don't know. Again, for that, I don't know if it's just like a communication thing for us, or if it's like a I don't know. I would want to see like a POV with, or like a demo with like comms, but um 4.
Right, I have to stop here for the night.
Okay. I'm gonna find a Furyo demo, and I'm gonna find some ideas of how we want to like default things.
Yeah.
It will continue to stream it. And
I think also, as far as a non-Froyo team goes, I think the Moose team is another one to look at.
I don't know if they're playing the map cup though, so I don't know if we can like use that.
I mean, I'm not concerned about the map cup. I'm talking for the regular season.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like there's also enough stuff from like the Denver land too that like we can watch those games. Like there was plenty of good teams there. And that's not like so far back that it's irrelevant.
end.
Good night, Game Butter. 5 key takeaways. I think, yeah. And then the last one I think is just like having. The rest of them are like little things. I feel like they're a little more fight specific.
What about that process game we had against Froyo the first time we played him? That was kind of back and forth.
Yeah, I can see if that one is out there. I'm gonna grab some water really quick. I'll be right back, like 30 seconds. Alright, let me find this demo. Or do we want to watch like a passage demo? I kind of want to watch one of the passage demos just to like have like a direct comparison.
They are interesting. I don't know, because it's like not a map we're going to play this season. But you can still gain fundamentals from it.
Yeah. I also think too, from watching back like the couple demos of the things I've streamed, I think we have like an overemphasis on focusing on like our or on like what the other team is doing, and we're not so focused so much on like what we are doing. I forgot Banny has his fucking demos privated, so there's only like one of them that we can choose. Cringe. It's fine. Okay. This here. So they roll out under. I think is a little interesting. The other team is just rolling out full lockers. Okay. So the beggars goes high, commits. We kill Habib. A double bomb. Both their scouts go back. Both their soldiers go forward. They trade.
They probably push lockers because that's where their soldiers spawn
Yeah.
from.
And he 1v2. I think he's just gonna lose out. Oh, is he gonna diff Sandblast here?
The control point is being contested.
Doc, come on, man.
He just leaves. Okay.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah, I think the first thing I noticed is like where their soldiers are landing. They're landing like, at least like the blue team soldiers like landed behind for you, and that made it like really fucking difficult for them to like participate in the fight. They're trying to like re-peek mid. So they end up refighting mid here. They get a pick and then they leave. Okay.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Yeah, and like, oh, let's go back. Like, I think Furio, like before they like walk in, like waits for like all 6 of their players, right?
Alert. The control
Look
point is
here.
being
I
captured.
feel like they wait for like basically everybody. Maybe they don't wait for Speedy, but they like regroup and like push together. They're able to like isolate a player like going forward. Yeah, they get 4, Soapy gets their flank, and they all walk in together. They just double Soldier Bomb and they're able to isolate Sandblast. Okay. So yeah. I think that kind of goes back to like us communicating like when we're getting in together, right? Because like I don't know, we were like typically like refighting points where it's like 2 of us are in and then like, you know, 2 more players are rolling out and then 2 more players are rolling out. I think that contributes to our like issue of like chain feeding. Just like regrouping.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So,
Froyo's combo, they were ahead and they were like peeking, but in a spot where they could back out if they needed to. So we can still go ahead like that far, but that's about as far. Would be akin to peeking through choke on process.
yeah. Sorry, I'm just like writing down some like notes thingies.
But yeah, just not committing until everyone's there.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that just comes down to like good communication. Oh, I think my demo died. It's fine. We just go back and it should reset.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
They bomb 2 soldiers into Vahib. We're able to trade out 1 soldier for 2.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert. The control point is being contested.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Time has been added.
So they end up peeking right. They're just kind of peeking all the doors. They don't find an opening and they just leave. Okay. That's like, I think another thing that like not that they've done it 2 fights in a row, but like they did it last fight where they like kind of tentatively peeked mid, realized there was like an opening or that they could walk back in and committed to it, right? Versus like this fight, they like peeked 2 doors, they didn't realize there was an opening anywhere, and then they don't go for it. They double soldier sack. Soldier's rolling out.
So they were kind of postured there, like they were ready to kite Valley.
Yeah.
Or no, Yard rather.
Yeah, like to this
But they
like,
just
rock area.
didn't
Yeah,
do
so they
anything.
had like 1 scout here, 1 scout here, which I like. I think the only thing you're missing is like a spot dungeon, but so they sack a soldier through dungeon. They have the passive gun. They just sack 1. Okay.
Yeah, you kind of have to spot where the gun is on this last.
Yeah. I feel like all of the good gun spots though are like somewhere around this truck. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a universal good, like one good one. And yeah, this is kind of what I was hoping that like our holds would look like, but I feel like we typically aren't like getting to this point. I think that my only adjustment would be like to have you sit behind like right here, because then you're a little harder to see for players. So they just 4-man. Yeah, this last seems like it's really difficult to push out of.
Alert. Our control point has been captured.
Okay. So they 4-man, their demo gets caught, they just wipe.
Time has been added.
So then they're peeking mid here, but like I don't think they're committing anything. Well, okay, 1 soldier just feeds for the love of the game. Oh, Banny feeds. They're chain feeding. They're just like us.
Alert. The control point has been captured.
Holy shit, they're doing it. Are we Froyotech?
Are we Froyotech?
So they go for a play on mid. They don't get anything. I think the biggest thing though is that like they could have like, gone at the same time, right? But I think Banny was more so trying to support Soapy and not like trying to commit. An interesting gun spot. I don't think it watches very much though. It's interesting.
Yeah, that would be
Oh,
such a
this is-
strong right hold and safe for me, but left would need to be watched pretty well.
Yeah. Or dungeon even. Like if they go dungeon, then I don't think it's that good.
Our
Oh.
control point is being captured.
I wonder if they thought it was even. They like sacked both soldiers. Because like Kobe doesn't have, he's 75%. Their beam is trying to go top right. Okay, will they get through? You get stickied off and they just leave. They just reset. The other team has a sniper.
So is that like the default spot for
Yeah,
a demo to hold on defense?
I think so. I think the issue is that like Zebra was holding it farther back. He was like behind where the heavy is, like basically here, right? Kind of where that sandwich is like playing, right? Where he was playing like in front of the point. Because I feel like this is like a Sunshine last situation, but like flipped, if that makes sense, right? Where it's like you have this like wide flank that is like sort of valuable, and then you
Yeah.
have like this other doorway up top, and then like this dungeon area that the dungeon doorway exists, but is not particularly useful.
We got to be ready to bomb 2 soldiers and pounce on anybody that comes top left like that.
Yeah, I agree. I think too though.
Or top
it's,
right.
I think like the first soldier here can like bait though, kind of doing what Soapy's doing, and the other soldier can like land on them. Like Soapy plays to contain them in the door, like this like one of the two choke points, and the other soldier plays to like bomb and like land on them, right? I think that it's a little throw from Senor Heavy. Wonder if you can get a heavy up on this truck. I also feel like that's probably really fucking good.
You can climb trucks.
So they get both soldiers, or they get a soldier and this, but they exchange. They finally deal with the gun. That guy fucking giga feeds, just bombs into the combo late.
Alert. Our last control point is being captured.
Beggars gets in, they kite left.
Control point is
No.
being contested.
So like, I don't know if you like seeing this, like the visual difference between like how they approach like the team fights, but like I feel like they move together as like a unit versus like we don't. You know, where it's like both their scouts and their soldier like kited left a little bit like behind the point, and then they went back top right to try and like chase these kills. Like move as a unit.
Control point is being contested.
Maybe the opposite of. I feel like I don't know. My additional thought here too is like now that I've seen it a few times, I feel like the trying to bait kills locker has not gone well for people because like this team just fed a player the last time Freo tried to do it, they fed 2 players. I mean, it's not as good as we think it is. Just I don't know. It seems good on paper, but in practice, it has not been that good. Should even numerous once again. They just collapse on
Collapse
that
there
door.
is strong.
I agree. I think the collapse on like that lockers area is really fucking good because there's a couple of good places for you to like land as like the aggressors. They just bully that soldier out. That guy leaves. They bomb forward. They have nobody capping. They sack Soapy. Sack Speedy.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Kobe eats a rocket.
So, like-
That's actually insane that Kobe has not used
It would
it.
be a hard place to push. 6v6. Slow push.
That's actually insane that Kobe milks it that lot. He just fucking instantly dies too as soon as he does use. That's fucking funny. So now they're on last. Bane uses a gun that's just. What does this even watch? I guess it just like literally watches this like right lane area. Yeah, like this is where I was thinking like the best like default med spot is, because like yeah, you can get peek top right by a sniper, but if they don't have a sniper, it's fine. If you need to like play more forward, I guess you could play like I don't know where you'd hold. That guy just gets fucking bombed in a doorway. What was Speedy able to see here? Curious. I don't feel like this is that good of a sniper spot. Also feel like this guy is fucking schizoing out, holy shit. So now it's just an SPS on last, they have a gun back right. Soapy gets body shot on the left. So now this left area becomes really hard to hold. They get like an early bomb. B rotates. Now the other doors are easy. They don't go off it though. They just put Sandblast back on this line. I guess he's just gonna wide swing left, but okay, they kill the sniper. pressuring into lobby. They just don't say anything because they eat damage. Okay. I'm gonna fast forward through this stalemate. I think I've seen enough of like the last holdy things. Yeah. Oh, this is actually smart, like for an anti-sniper hold, putting the gun forward, and then I guess you would just have to have like fucking carpet here, because like you could literally get peeked like right here, get forced. But I guess if your combo is like playing this area, it makes sense. I also think you could maybe put like the dispenser like right here, like the bottom of like the crook of the stairs. They lose 2 soldiers, so now the gun should be kind of free to spam if they peek this top left area, I think.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty good close hold, and they have sniper.
Okay. There's 40 seconds left, so they take a bucket exchange, they pop in. I think they're gonna kill Banny. No, they end up saving Banny. Chase the heavy. They get 2 kills. Kobe's 6 HP. They bait them into doorways. Just like crunch them in dungeon. But ends up being a 3v4. Why doesn't Kobe resup? It's like 50 health this whole time. I think they're just gonna reset here. Okay. It was like a 35-minute, like 3-1 or 4-1 or something, so it ends up being kind of slow. He thinks. What is happening on these mids? See, like, this is what you were talking about, like, shoving, like, one side early. Okay. I think the other day when we tried this map with, like, Neon Soldier, and we had, like, Zebra Deadly Seed Scouts, I think that was, like, basically what was happening to me every time I tried to go right. I think maybe, like, a scout has to, like, be with you there. Also, this point is, like, maybe it's, like, the mid.
The control point is being captured.
Or no, it's the Koth map. The Koth map that was, like, we played recently, the fucking Govin map. That, like, map is so fucking OP to high bomb on soldier, because you just, like, fucking look into the sun to, like, fucking see soldiers, and it's so hard to see them.
That might be the worst map for medic of all time.
It seems really awful, I am not gonna lie. Just feel like there's not, like, a safe spot for you to play. I don't know. It seems like it would be really fun as soldier. Like, when I was playing soldier on it the other day, it seemed pretty fun, but it seemed, not that fun.
Division is so bad, and you're flankable.
I feel like you just need more
A
of,
lot
like,
of the
the... They have a few points on that map, but you know how they have, like, the grates or whatever, where you can, like, see things? I think you just need more of those, so it's less of, like, a fucking blind lottery of soldiers jumping around corners, landing on people. Yeah, I think for pushing, I feel like this right side is... Oh no, Sandblast!
Sandblast is pissed.
Yeah, oh my god, this med is... Ain't no way. Yeah. Habib lives too, that's fucking insane.
Our control point is being captured.
No. I think that's, like, one of my takeaways, too, is, like, when Furry's, like, pushing out of last, like... Or, like, any door, really, but, like, that last in particular, like, their soldiers aren't, like, delaying and, like, jiggle peeking, they're, like, jumping through. Or if they are jiggle peeking, it's, like, one single jiggle peek while they're, like, reloading rockets before they, like, jump through. I think there's this, like, hesitation that we have. I don't know if it's just, like, we don't trust each other, if it's just, like, a... not confident in the play type thing. I don't know what it is, but where's Soapy? Right, Soapy jumps, like jiggles his door once, and then jumps through.
Alert. The control point is being contested. We have secured the control point.
Oh my god, he was just fucking pogoing in stickies. So how do they push mid? They have 30 ad. Soldier jumps through to the left. Their demo's in alone. Oh, Habib is so in alone. Holy shit. Soldiers are in high. They're landing on the doors. I think that's like another thought that I have too is like when like this team pushes into places, they like jump in and like their soldiers or like their demo like bomb into doorways, if that makes sense, and they set up like kill zones where they're like, you know, Soapy bombed into that doorway by like lockers and they just like turned around and they killed the thing that was in, right? They killed like the one player.
Yeah, they recognize they're so far back, they're just taking space for free.
Yeah, and then like anything that doesn't get out like instantly when they like start
then-
bombing in just gets caught.
Contested.
Okay. They send a couple for last.
Yeah, so they're like claiming
We have secured the control
that ground.
Yeah. Which again, I feel like is one of those things like it's you are focusing more on like your play rather than like the other teams. So they're just pressuring. They don't have Uber. They're posturing like they do. I wonder if they think it's more even or they don't realize that like Kobe has disad. Oh my, that guy gets fucking rolled. Yeah, so like Frio just like refought mid on like 25 disad. Through the doors.
captured.
They pop, take an exchange.
Yeah,
Then
it's a good way
everybody-
to slow them down and get Uber.
The control point is being contested.
Blue just needed to pop.
Yeah. But it's one of those things like, I don't know, if you think it's even or whatever, then like popping seems terrible. I really killed 2 soldiers in lobby. So, again, that seemed like a situation that like we run into where it's like you're not comfortable in like the map and like how to reset, so they like end up losing a couple players. Rolling out. We got Freaky James on Sniper. Spy, so they're just trying to like fake pressure right while their guy peeks dungeon. I think they know about the spy based off the fact that Speedy's turning around and spamming rockets. Hey. Yeah, now they know. So they're just like perpetually spamming the doors. They lose both scouts, okay. Yeah, and then like they're kind of doing the thing where like Habib's on point, he's got stickies on the door, and they're trying to like bait somebody in the doorway. It gets a trap kill. So then they stay. Entering lobby as a unit. They're just hard peeking right. I guess they're trying to make opportunities for the sniper. Soapy bombs and kills the sniper. They bomb, get a force, but they get 3 picks for it. Okay, and then nobody's able to touch. Yeah, I'd be really curious of like what the call is there, right? Where they're like, load if you just player sniper top left and we just fuck it peek right. But it seems like one of those things where they're just like plowing, taking any picks or people that like don't get out of the way, and then they just kind of worked out that they won their DM fight. But they were just like, fuck it, we're pushing right. Yeah, see, and like that's what I was like saying like last bit, right? Where they're like, I think you can send a soldier to lockers, but you need a scout there. They like instantly trade a soldier, and then like their whole team is like reacting to like potentially players getting behind in lockers.
Royals combo was in kind of a bad spot there.
Yeah, I think like
I guess they were trying to help out their guy in
this
lockers.
area is like a fucking death sentence, but then this I think is like too passive, right? Because like you can't fucking contribute to the fight at all. So okay, soldier bombs in. They're trying to milk this and take it for free. So they're just slow playing it as much as they can. The other team is just running out of resources.
Point is being captured.
And yeah, that's like another situation where like Soapy bombs here and it's just like spamming this area. He's like shooting a doorway, right? Works out that they get a spoon, but
We have captured the control point.
Help me!
Soapy goes for a play on 2. I think that's... See, I think with like how passive the other team is playing this and the fact that they don't have Uber yet, I think it's like, it's okay because I think it gives them time to set up on mid, right? Like if Soapy doesn't go for that play, they'd be in a couple seconds sooner, and BB isn't able to get traps up, right? Peak. Yeah, this is like the same situation that like we were in, right? Where like
Control point is being
we back up like without Zebra, but like Zebra was dying, Habib just doesn't. So it's like a little baby surf. They send 2. They don't get anything. And they send 1 behind. They send there to clean it up.
Stand on the freaking point, you moron! Medic!
time has been added.
Medic!
I feel like defending mid when they have big ad and getting ready to kite out. You could play in front of lockers, which would be akin to like playing in front of IT.
Yeah,
backing out
I
there.
agree, right? Where it's like the...
So you can heal more aggressively.
Yeah, basically like standing in like the doorway like right
But
here.
if you're closer to Uber and you might get it,
Then playing
Yeah.
like Valley, maybe.
I
Just
think,
'cause I think it's a little safer to leave.
yeah, it would just be a little more aggressive of a defense.
Our control point is being captured.
They bomb the beggars in. Need a bunch of damage from a trap, but Scout's like running in left, threatening to go behind. Their flank is like pressuring these guys left. They trade a kill.
The control point is being captured.
I think that's like something that Furio does like phenomenally, where like they play to like trade kills when they're down like a player, right? And they're not really going for like super solo plays. They're like, I'm going for this kill and like somebody needs to trade me here, right? But like they already have like a 1-player advantage, so like if they continue to trade, then it's just a benefit for them. They don't get anything. They're not able to trade Soapy, so
You mean when like they have a pick already?
yeah.
Then they
So
do a
like when they
trade
were
thing?
like pushing into mid, right? Like they had 2 players like rush left, right? And like one person like hard committed and like put their body on the line. That guy dies, but then they're able to like instantly trade that kill. And then instead of being like a 6v5 on mid, it ends up being like a 5v4, right? And like numbers
Yeah.
advantage matters more as it like dwindles more and more. Like a 5v6 isn't as big of a deal as like a 4v5 is, you know? So if he's able to
Yeah,
get
that's a smart move.
Milk. They kill Sandblast, they kill this guy.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Come here! Yeah! This way, Doc! Yeah, thanks, Doc.
So they're just taking space, their soldier bombs in.
Our control point is being captured.
The guy's like already scouting in the lobby. Soapy jumps through on the left. He's getting denied by the gun. This guy probably dies. I'm surprised Soapy doesn't die. That's actually kind of crazy. Habib dies. Okay.
So that's just like fishing for a pick before they get set up.
Pretty much, yeah. They send both soldiers, they get a force. So they end up basically 3-manning here. But they're close top right. They're gonna double scout this shit.
Our control point is being captured. Alert. Final control point.
They tried to push out a last, but okay. So that's them just like not keeping track of the other team's combo, right? This guy uses left-hand view models.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert. The control point is being contested.
They're all in alley, they lose Kobe, so then they just fucking send it. Not unable to get it though. Interesting.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Kind of want to go back and watch that mid again. Curious of like what both team scouts were doing, because I think Speedy died early.
Alert. The control point. Alert.
And that's like what contributed to like them losing the mid.
I don't like their meta was playing in the doorway. Easy
Yeah.
damage on him.
No, so this guy, they get this kill, and then yeah, Speedy gets just pushed by the demo. Okay. So yeah, like basically like this soldier bomb happens, and then they're able to trade for like the medic and the soldier. They're like able to kill both soldiers, but no. And like this guy just isn't ready to go when Habib bombs, because like imagine that guy bombs like 2 seconds sooner. Ends up being a lot better.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
And yeah, like this scout, I guess I think this is Scratch. Scratch is able to just like sit on their medic and just collect kills
The control point is
after a point.
time has been added.
Go dungeon. Push together left. The NG and the medic are caught here. Okay. It's actually insane that it was this close. How do they hold that? I'm so lost.
If you Uber push blind lower, do you want to go for the gun first?
Yeah. So like,
We have secured the control point.
it's just from the medic's POV, I guess.
The control point is being.
Because like I think Banny gets a pick, but the Uber gets two. It gets
We have secured the control.
so confused of how this like goes so wrong. So they're like blind pushing. I don't think they know about the gun, right? Dingo instantly kills the gun. Oh, a pyro gets behind and is able to kill like players. Habib gets a trap kill. Banny gets a sniper kill. And then Soapy is able to resub and get two.
Yeah, they do the only thing they can do is kill the flank. So the flank needs to be careful about that.
Our control.
Yeah, they're able to get the flank, and then basically Guy pushes this area on Pyro, 1v1's the soldier, And then just Sandblast gets headshot in like the post Uber by Banny.
We have lost the control point.
So now they're like peeking into mid. This guy gets 300. Bombs in high.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
They're just basically baiting, trying to get the guy behind. This guy bombs in. And their whole team pushes forward. But they trade 4 for 3. But it's a good trade.
Our control point is being captured.
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing is like when we're like pushing mid is like I guess I just need to fucking sit here and like bait and hope for the best. Because I've been trying to like push across and like help people go across, but sitting here and baiting seems to be the fucking play. Because like the double soldier bomb into like alley or like bombing the things that are like trying to kite in or out of lockers just seems fucking insane. So they're on disad, they have a huntsman sniper.
The control point is being contested.
They're just spamming, stalling as long as they can. They lose Soapy, but they're gonna get Uber for the second point, I think. Or they're about to get Uber. They rip it in, they're 85, Kobe dies. Okay. So again, like, Kobe dies up here, but, like, he doesn't have a scout with him, right? Because, like, I don't know where Speedy went, but, oh! You guys get crunched in lobby.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
So again, they kill Kobe and they kill Speedy like instantly in that fight, but then they like just don't. The other team, like the blue team, doesn't reset here, right? So then like Pro is able to just like scrap it out in like a DM fight. So if he pushes the beggars and just gets rocketed down, so then they have to give 2 again. They like shove the
Oh,
flank, hoping to get kills. They trade 1. Scan on the point. You go back and forth, and then Freddy was just when. Oh,
What are they doing? They have a perfectly good ad push.
they don't pop. And again, that's like. I feel like that's kind of what's happening
Like
to us,
before
where they're
that.
like not communicating. They just want to like go forward, bait people to cap, and there's Uber on them. Right? Because imagine like that first scout gets popped on, like their fucking scout and their demo are just Ubered on point there, right? Like that seems like it'd be fucking nuts.
Is that a play when you have that? Just get your flank on the cap and then Uber on point.
I think so, if you can. Because like people have to come to the cap, right? So they're just popping it through this like main door.
Our control point is being captured.
Chase it out. Yeah, I feel like this top left door is a fucking death trap. Like this area right here, it's like that little like fucking corner is a death trap. Because I feel like if you held like right here as a soldier, you could juggle the fuck out of somebody in there.
The control point is being contested.
Soldier bombs in. They're just bombing people in this door. Yeah, it's like this happened to us. This happened to the fucking blue team here. They're just getting bombed in that like elbow area, and it's just a fucking death trap.
Yeah, good if they're down a lot of players, but even then.
Mm-hmm. Danny's able to sneak it in cap. Okay. Yeah, I think that like my biggest takeaways were like the things like I kind of figured out in like the first like 5 minutes, right? Like regrouping and playing as a unit, especially like the combo, right? And then like walking into fights together. And then I think when we're like pushing mid specifically on like certain maps that like you and me don't have to like commit our bodies to it. It's on everybody else to kind of like commit their bodies to it, you know?
Yeah, tomorrow I would just like to like be very verbal about when I'm connected and when I'm disconnected or stuff with you.
Yeah, because I think that was like my biggest takeaway, right? Is like when like you watch like Speedy or Manny playing the beam, right? Like they're very in sync with their medic, whereas like with you and I, it seems very labored, you know? Like we're just constantly like splitting up. So I think it's just like you and I just need to talk to each other more until we're more comfortable with each other.
And I do those calls. I have traditionally, like I'm not with you or I'm with you.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of the time with this team, it's like I want to heal the flank so they get in and then follow in with you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm doing a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think it's on them to kind of come to you, right? And like, I think you and I need to like not compromise our positioning for them, if that makes sense. Like even if like you want to go
We
heal
could
them,
do
like
that, yeah.
they just need to come to you.
And I need to keep walking when I do it. Sometimes I just stand.
Yeah. No, I think like my general thought process is like it's kind of like a red light green light game, right? And when we're like pushing, right, we need to know like when there's like reasons for us to push, right? When there's like those green lights, and then like what are like the red lights, right? And then like one of the situations that it's like we need to leave in, right? Like give up space. But like we did like a poor job of like knowing when we can push, and then like I don't know, we're just like making things hectic and chaotic, but then like not coordinating with each other, if that makes sense. Like we're not regrouping with one another, like we're not like having our flank go behind together, like one person starts a cap and like baits a doorway or something. I think like having a few map reviews tomorrow will help with that